Coming up on March 21st and 22nd at the Mountain States Athletic Center at ETSU, young people in our region will have a great opportunity to seek out the beginning of a career path for themselves at Careerquest Tennessee. And here to discuss why these 2 days are so important are Kevin Roach, John McMeen, and Eric Egan. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You're with AT&T. Tell us why you're so involved in this in Careerquest Tennessee.
Well, we know that today's students are tomorrow's workforce. At AT&T, we are passionate about educating the workforce in the United States, as well specifically here in Tennessee. We want to encourage kids to stay in school,
Right.
to find a career path that inspires them and motivates them, and get the training that they need to be successful in that career. We know that an educated workforce is critical to driving economic development, which is good for all of us.
Right. And John, you're at ETSU at the Emerging Technology Center there. Talk to us about what are the students what can they expect when they come to Careerquest Tennessee, and also tell us about a new app that you all are getting ready to launch as well.
So in the IT sector, there's going to be some great presentations from GE, AT&T, Johnson City Power Board. I can speak for my table. We're going to have some electronics prototyping using some of the same technology that's in the cell phones that we carry around. And we're also going to do a demonstration of some game programming to show students how they could interact and find a career in video games, whether it be with graphic design or software design. And the app that we've put out, Careerquest TN, will be on iOS and the Google Play Store, and it will highlight some of the jobs that we're focusing on in the sectors and show off some of our sponsorships and the participating schools. So,
And for Eric, Johnson City Power Board, technology is constantly changing, and you're wanting to get those students in there to get them on board and get them started in maybe a technology-based career, because like I said, it's constantly changing, so it's a great time for them to come and experience that, isn't it?
That's absolutely right. There's been so many changes of technology over the last 6 to 7 years. We've gone from communicating with substations by radio to fiber optics. That's also driven the opportunity to read our meters 24 times a day instead of 12 times a year.
Right.
And also to have outages reported to us automatically instead of waiting for customers to call in. So all of this technology has driven the need for different skill sets and different job titles that we've had over the last few years.
And I know myself, you know, this past winter when there was a few outages around, we've not had that harsh a winter, but when those outages occur, being able to call it up on the computer screen, see if you don't have to make that phone call and say, but the technology is such that you're going to need people with those skill sets down the road.
That's absolutely correct.
All right, and the same for AT&T. Technology constantly changing, the way we communicate constantly changing. You need those folks to come on board right now, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. You know, technology is moving at a super fast pace, faster than we've ever seen it. It's completely transformed our company over the past few years. You know, smartphones today can do things that we only dreamed of just a few years ago, and it's going to continue to evolve. And you know, it's going to mean that we're going to continue to build our networks bigger. They got to be faster. They got to be more efficient. And technology is only limited to our own imagination and our own creativity. So we need a future workforce to help continue to drive that technology.
And technology is right in your wheelhouse. I mean, this is something you deal with every day. And from the time I went to school to now, it seems like the Stone Ages. So it's constantly changing, and students really need to get on the ground floor of where they're going, what they're going to do with the rest of their lives.
Indeed.
And we have a campaign coming up that you were going to talk about a little bit. We're going to help out here at WJHL, and that's with that app, isn't it?
Excellent, yes.
Talk about that app a little bit more in depth, just real quickly, if you could.
Okay, the app will feature some of the jobs that are hot jobs in the area and even nationally. So students will be able to take home and look through trading cards essentially in the app that highlight some of the degree requirements to get into a particular field, some of the salaries and things like that, and learn a little bit more about different careers in all the sectors being represented at Careerquest TN. All
right. Gentlemen, thank you so much. We got some great information for you right now. If you're a young person or know a young person, you need to check it out. It is Careerquest Tennessee, March 21st, 22nd at the MSHA Athletic Center, otherwise known as the Mini Dome. Right there is all the information you need to get involved.